Where are we going now? No. We are going through that side. We don't go. Back on the job. Back on the job. Back on the job. Back on the job.
CP is here. CP is here with them. Try to shoot them. Yes.
I tell you, not just about that.
We are here to tell Mr. President that he should sign our bill and exit us from contributing pension scheme, CPS. The bill is with him, so we wait for 30 days to see whether the president is going to assign our bill. He didn't assign. That is why we call here to tell him that we want him to use his good office, as we know him, to sign and exit us from contributing pension scheme and establish police pension board for us. That is the reason why we are here, sir. My name is retired DSP Ilyasu Aliyu.
Retired CSP Manir M. Lawazaria, National Coordinator, Nigerian Union of Retired Police Officers under the Contributory Pension Scheme. We are here today at the villa. When we say villa, this is the highest position claimant in Nigeria. This is where, when they try a case, no appeal. So that is why we felt it necessary to come to this villa and beg the executive president of Nigeria, President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, to fast track signing of our pension, the bill to remove the police from the contributory pension scheme and the establishment of Nigerian Police Pension Board. Since when the bill was passed in December last year, the constitutional process pertaining the bill begin to go very slow. So that was why we felt it necessary to come and appeal to the president to sign our bill. Then at the same time, we want to tell the president that the Nigerian Police Pension Board is supposed to be scrapped. There are supposed not to be any MPF pension because Nigerian police is not a money-making department. It's purely for security purpose. So that is why we're appealing to the president to make sure that MPM pension company license is revoked with immediate effect so that police will face their security purpose as the insurgency in the country is getting so rampant. Then again, it's very unfortunate to tell the president that the police hierarchy have been a major obstacle regarding this our exit from contributory pension scheme, in the sense that the IG and his management team, they are supposed to be the ones to lead this agitation to exit the police out of the contributory pension scheme. But unfortunately, all the time, they are the people who used to connect together with the PENCOM and the pension fund administrators to be blocking the chance of our exit. A typical example started when one IG was on power. The issue of contributory pension came in. The army, they moved themselves out. The DSS moved themselves out. But unfortunately, the then IG told the lawmakers that police are contented under the contributory pension scheme, which is very poor. Then that was how we missed that opportunity. Again, another IG came into power. Then the same process started. When it reached to the National Assembly, the same IG told them that police are contented under contributory pension scheme. So this thing continued until when it reached a certain IG who was given the opportunity to make sure that police are exited from the contributory pension scheme. But unfortunately, this IG, he made way to remove the rank of AIG to IG out of the contributory pension scheme, which is very bad. So they are the people now who are controlling that MPM pension that I were pleading to the president to revoke their license. It is from our money that they are operating this company. So that is why we are appealing to the president to make sure that that MPM pension is scrapped. Then another IG has another opportunity. Then he now asks us, they were holding public hearing. Public hearing. When it came to the time, he passed the memo without signing. Then another IG came. He asked, when police are exited from the contributory pension scheme, where are they going? So I'm saying this so that the president will exactly understand what the police are. If you do not explain this, how can the IG come? Most of the time, they used to come and tell the IG, the president, a different story. So we are the ones who are feeling the itching, the pain. So we have to tell the president what the police officers are doing. So the president IG now, on the 23rd of March, we intended coming to this villa to lodge our complaint. The president IG begged us that he's going to look into the matter. We should give him time. So after some time, we contacted him, nothing. He pretended as that was the first time he was hearing our problem. So that is why we are telling the president that actually the police hierarchy are becoming a problem as far as this exit is concerned. So that is why we are appealing to the president to make sure that police are out of the contributory pension scheme. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
We are expecting that. We are expecting him to sign our bill immediately.
Thank you.
Yes. My name is retired CSP Manir M. Law Zaria.
Sign our bill for us. It is our right. We are not fighting for any other thing than our rights. You should give us our rights because the suffering has come back to we women. Our men retire, nothing to show for it. Most of them, look at, immediately they retire 1 month, 2 months, they have become a thing of pity. And the soldiers, they are enjoying. And when it comes to service, it's Nigerian police. Nigerian police go and guide. Nigerian police do this. Nigerian police do that. Nigerian police do this. At the end of the day, at the end of 35 years, nothing to show. Enough is enough. Enough is enough. Tinubu should sign our bill. We went to National Assembly and they signed it. The next person to sign is Tinubu. I don't know why he's delaying this thing. It's a very simple thing. Just sign the bill for us. The IG know what we are going through is because they are not under this thing of a thing. My husband is a retired police officer. My name is Mr. Aisha.
Rafael Irowanu retire. The National Coordinator, Police Retired Officers Forum of Nigeria. We are here just for one simple thing, for the president to give assent to the bill passed by the National Assembly on the 4th of December 2025 and transmitted to the president after the clerk of the National Assembly has held our bill hostage for almost about 3 months on 16 March 2026, though he issued a press release that our bill was transmitted on 23rd of February. That was a total fallacy. because they called me on 25th of February that they have just signed the covering note transmitting our bill to the president. They refused to transmit this bill until we have to wrote a reminder to President of the Senate, Distinguished Senator Godwin Akpabio, before they eventually transmitted this bill. One thing I want to let all of you know, our exit from the obnoxious contribute person scheme is not negotiable. They should let the president know that the army has been exited, the SS has been exited, the NIA has been exited, even the National Assembly has been exited from this killing contributive scheme. They left the police there to continue to feed fat on the sweat of the police. May I let you know this? The least paid worker in Peckham received 2.5 million. Go and find out. Even Inspector General Police is not receiving that kind of money. And it's our money. Our people are dying daily. No money to take care of them. Imagine you are paying CSP who served the Nigerian police for 35 years. The sum of 3 million naira. What kind of money is that? It is an evil against humanity. The DG Peckham, Miss Omolola Bridget Oloworala, Nigerians will call her to order. She's testing the will of the retired police officers, and she will see it. It's not a threat. We are sending it. She had a meeting with IG on 13th of this month, telling the police management team that we cannot exit the CPS. What a nonsense! What an arrant nonsense! The DG Peckham had a meeting with the police management on the 13th of this month, telling them that why he will not allow us to go. We are calling on Nigeria. Miss Omolola Bridget is a threat to national security. People should know this. She is a threat to national security. About 4 months, last month, 4 policemen were killed at Borno State while performing and serving this nation. The same thing in Katsina about 2 weeks ago. Zamfara, Kebbi, more than 20 police has been killed. How can somebody be serving his other nation with his life? And then you say when he retire, ASP will be giving 1.5 million to come back and collect 30,000 monthly pension. DSP 2.1 million as a lump sum to come back and be collecting 35,000 every month. SP 2.5 million to come back and be collecting 45,000. CSP 3 million to 3.5 million to come back and be collecting 50,000. ACP retired as a commissioner of police. They will pay them around 6 million to come back and be collecting 60,000, etc. Who does that? Even the Chile, where this scheme was imported, the security are not involved. Police is the leading security agent in Nigeria. Every day they kill us. We who survive, who mandate to retire, they program us to die again. Retire with disability, with sickness. We have many of us here blood and lodging in our body. Many of us here, we have blood in our body. We have series of injury in the course of serving this nation. Is it what we need for? Let me tell you, except the president feels the problem of police, internal security problem will continue to increase unabated. We are the people. We are the force that is close to the people. We are in the midst of the people. Yes. We are the one who know the people. Yes. Soldier, driving soldier to quell any riot will not solve any internal problem. It is the police that can do it. Yes. We are calling on President Bola Ahmed Tinubu
graciously
that it was a matter of urgency and sign our bill.
That's all.
As President Bola Ahmed Tinubu should know that in Nigerian society, we are a very senior stakeholder.
Yes.
Retirees are scattered all over Nigeria. We will use our vote judiciously. We will use our family judiciously to determine our future in the coming election.
Yes.
Send this message to him from Zamfara, from Maiduguri to Cross River. We are in thousands. We are in thousands
Among the populace.
And we are stakeholders.
we have relations.
We have relations, we have wives. Help us, cause we are begging President Ahmed Bola Tinubu not to listen to Miss what they call her name? Omolola Bridget Oloworana, who said he must use police blood to sustain his lavish and ostentatious lifestyle.